If you were following me on Twitter, you would have known that I was working on this video. I am super excited to bring this video out there to you guys. I really have. I've been wanting to do this for like a week now, as long as I've had this freaking thing in my possession. So here it is. This is the Note 2 dock. It has, well, I'll show you what it has here in a second. Let me open it up. Damn it, I don't have my freaking box cutter. It's on the freaking table. Oh my god. Let's set it to 3. And open it up. That's just my order number that has like my information on it. Ordered it on the 1st of February and it shipped out on the 4th. So I've had this thing for a good moment, just haven't been able to get to it yet. I'll let you read that. Droid Life posted about a deal where you could get it for like half off using a code. And I freaking redeemed that code. Shout out to this guy on Twitter above. He wanted to get it. I don't know if he was able to or not. But yeah, I paid $49 plus tax. So after watching NZ Tech Freak's video on the dock, I felt I just had to have this thing. I'll have a link to his video in the description, so if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. Actually, if you do watch it, please comment on this video saying what would Josh do sent you. wwjoshdew. I want to see how many comments on his video say that what would Josh do sent me. Let's see if we can get about 10. Let's see. Here's the dock in all of its glory. It is meant for the Galaxy Note 2, but I've heard that it works with the Galaxy S3. I have a Galaxy S3, but it's my wife's, so I will see if she'll let me use it in a video. But this is meant for the Note. It's got a 3.5mm audio out, micro USB charging port, HDMI out, and 3 USB ports. Now, if you watch NZ Tech Freak's video, he talks about how like some devices like portable hard drives that need power, you might as well use a powered hub for that, because this thing has a hard time supplying power to 3 different devices. And actually on my channel, I have videos on some powered hubs by Pluggable Technologies, so if you want to check those out, actually I'll throw a couple links to some. I have USB 2.0 and 3.0 ones. This is obviously USB 2.0. So let's open it up. There's the dock. There's the micro USB. Ooh, you can never, ever have enough of these little micro USB thingies. I'm always like trying to steal one from another phone or something. So definitely nice that they included those. I have a link to this neat little guy on my second channel. His eyes are like orange and they light up red when it's charging, and then when it's done charging, it goes back to orange. It's pretty sweet. Also comes with like a little instruction guide. And it looks like there's something else in here. In this little box right here. And oh, nice. Let's see how many amps this bad boy is. Hopefully it's 2. Oh man, that is freaking gorgeous. Hopefully you can read that. That is rated at 2 amps. 2 freaking amps. This little guy right here is actually rated at just 1 amp. So I only use him when I don't need to have a lot of power, or like, you know, I can stand to wait a few extra hours for it to charge. But you'll definitely want to use this when you're using the dock, because this is what's going to provide all the power for HDMI out and the USB ports and etc. In case you're wondering, you can, this one's actually from the Note 2 when I bought it. And then this one comes with a dock, so it's pretty nice that I got 2 of them now. But you can charge a phone. Whoa, I can't seem to get that in focus. You can charge a normal phone like the Galaxy Nexus or the Evo 4 LTE or Galaxy S3 with 2 amps. and it will charge faster. But I don't recommend doing it all the time unless you need to charge your phone twice as fast, because this is 2 amps compared to just a 1 amp that comes with the charger that's like with the Evo and the Galaxy S3 and the Nexus and most devices. It's just 1 amp. So I only recommend using it when you need that extra, like if you're going to be going somewhere, you need the extra quick charge. So yeah, I would use this on your Note 2, and then I would use this on devices like the Evo 4 LTE, unless you're in a hurry and you need your device to charge really quickly. But I don't recommend doing it all the time. That might degrade the battery life in your phone, because it's kind of like using a 15-minute charger for AA batteries. You can do that and it'll charge in quickly, but after so long, your batteries are going to get shot. So only do it when you really need to charge quickly. Besides, this little guy is freaking sweet, and yeah, I like seeing his eyes light up when I'm charging my phones. Alright, let's clean up this mess. This one, it's got the little like protective plastic on it, so that came with it. This will go back on the other thing to charge my extended battery for my Note 2 that I just did a video on yesterday. I'll link to the wall. You can check that out if you want to. Actually, I'll link to it in the description since I'm doing a Note 2 video, and you may want a extended battery for your Note 2. All right. It says connect an external powered speaker to the multimedia dock to listen to music in your phone with vibrant sound. FCC. Ooh, look at that. I'll even scan this in my scanner and put it up on the screen now so you can read it in case you're... Well, that's in Spanish. I don't know how to read Spanish. There we go. We'll scan that one and put that one up on the screen for people that speak English. Oh, I'm such a dork. Preparing, a little flap, put it up, connect your phone to multimedia dock, use as a multi-purpose hub, connected USB charging using HDMI jack. Some devices may not be compatible. So this thing isn't exactly meant for the Note 2. It says some devices may not be compatible. So yeah, I'll go ahead and close this up and let's move this. I need to use this. I haven't even used the one that came with my Note 2 because of the fact that Samsung cables are usually not the greatest in the world. I've gotten so many comments saying my computer isn't recognizing my device, and it's like, try a different cable, and voila! It works once they try a different cable. But that thing looks pretty sweet, and I'm short on micro USB cables. Amazon has some, like the basic Amazon Basics kinds. I'm gonna order like 10 of those darn things since I got so many things that need charging. There's the dock. So you basically just hook this into there like that. Well, I have it upside down. That would help. And then that gives the unit power to charge your phone, HDMI out, and etc. That's why I said I only recommend using this 2 amp charger when you're doing such things. And then HDMI out, which we will be testing here in a little bit. And I kind of want to use like my Elgato, or if you have an HD PVR, you can use that as well, and record like, app reviews and ROM reviews and etc. using HDMI out. So I got lots and lots and lots of good uses that I'm going to be using this little dock thing for, and then audio out. So that's pretty sweet. You got your USB port on the side here, and then you got 2 more on this other side. So you've got like a keyboard, a mouse, and then like a flash drive or an external hard drive or something. So it's awesome. And this little thing does bend and move a little bit. So like... this does fit in there. Sweet. I don't know if you can use HDMI out on like a Centrom. You can't on CyanogenMod. So, and this is currently running CyanogenMod 10.1. So yeah. And then the Galaxy Nexus. Oh, that looks so wrong. Trying to get it in the hole. So yeah, I don't know if this is running CM 10.1, so I don't know if HDMI out works on this, but we'll find out. And then I don't know about this. I'm using my extended battery at the moment because I'm trying to like do my review of this here in about a week or so once I've learned how long this huge battery lasts. So let's see. Nope, there's no way that's working. There's no way. Come on. No, there's just not enough clearance for that. So I'm gonna have to take this off and put the stock battery on it to do this video. So we've got the stock battery back in here. It'll fit now. There we go. Now put this in there like such. And it just kind of like leans against that. There is an app called Ultimate Rotation, which I did purchase because it's nice being able to do like screencasts with your phone like this, because it's in like 1280 by 720 and it doesn't look nearly as bad as like, you know, when you watch those screencast recordings and like you got this huge like just absolutely nothing on the side borders. So let's go hook this up in the living room. Alright, so the sound isn't going to be as great now because I'm using my Canon 60D's built-in microphone, but we'll just have to deal with it. And this is my Galaxy Note 2. I have HDMI connected to the TV. Well, actually, I have it hooked up from this little Kinvo thing, and it's got a little remote, and I can choose like whether I want to use the Xbox, whether I want to use the PlayStation, whether I want to go to my HD TV, or, you know, any other devices. So go ahead and plug it in. When you plug it in, it says the dock is connected. Have a wonderful day docking. The battery is currently charging, and on here I'm just going to change the input to 4, which should be this thing right here. Awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome! So for the HDMI out, I don't know how I'm supposed to get it to like fit the whole thing in there. That's cool. That's pretty freaking sweet. I don't know. Ultimate Rotation. I'll have to download it from the Play Store. There we go. Now it fills up the whole screen. I don't know how to get it to fit entirely. Yeah, I'm not sure how NZ Tech Freak got his entire thing to fit in there, but that's what it is. For the record, let's plug in this little Microsoft keyboard thingy into the side here. And it says to use the dock, change input method to Samsung QWERTY. Go ahead and compose a new tweet input method. So we'll type in, I am recording my new video. And then I'll just press the tweet button. And there we go. That's pretty cool. I know the audio is not too great, but it is what it is. Plug in a flash drive. USB mass storage is connected. It should take me to my file browser. There we go. I closed it out. I can even use a little mouse. Hook it up to the third USB port on the side. And there we go, I got a mouse. All files. USB drive A. And then there is the files that's on my 32 gig Patriot flash drive. This is literally the fastest USB 2.0 flash drive you can possibly buy. It writes at like 25 megabytes a second and reads at like 25 to 27. So I definitely recommend it. I'll put a link to it in the description. I don't know how to get it to fit the whole screen. I'm actually going to try something real quick. I'm going to hook it up to my good computer, and I'm going to do a little screen recording and see how that turns out. I'll put it up on the screen about now. That is complete crap. Like, with the Game Capture HD, the Elgato, they got some kind of HDMI out protection, so all you see is a green screen. Just like on the PlayStation, you've got to use this little adapter to convert it to like the red, green, blue RGB, and it's a component and it's 720p. So they block you from being able to capture what's going HDMI out on the Note 2. That is crap. See? It works fine when you hook it up directly to the TV without anything in between. I don't know if it would... Ugh, that's annoying. So I can't even use it what I wanted to use it for. Man, I'm glad I only paid $50 for it. If I paid $100 for it, I'd be returning it to Samsung for that crap. But, that freaking sucks. Anyways, if you don't plan on capturing HDMI and using this as like a media hub, like you can play MKVs that are 720p using an app called Dice Player, and it'll play in full 720p, and you can watch it on your big screen TV. And yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I highly recommend you check the description and watch NZ Tech's video. This is my first time playing with this device, and he's had it for a while, and he made a pretty awesome video. And yeah, check it out. Click the link in the description. Click the annotation on the screen if I put one up there. I'll probably just put a link in the description. And please make sure you comment saying, "What would Josh do?" sent me. Please follow me on Twitter. All links will be in the description. This is What Would Josh Do? And I'm out.